Good afternoon. This is a clip entitled, "What is a fast?" What is a true fast? How do we properly define a fast? Because once again, in light of this information age, or cleansing fad age as I call it, that we are in, there's a lot of people that's doing fasting, or at least they think they are. So we're going to define in this short clip what a fast is and how do we technically and actually define it as a true fast. Well, as I explained in the other video clip entitled Promiscuous Fasting, we talked about the reason that the word fast is even used, something that applies to speed. What would it have to do with this process of cleaning or cleansing the body? Well, when the stomach becomes idle for a period of at least 24 hours, now it begins at 12 hours. Once you go at least 12 hours without eating, then the body goes into normal detox mode. It's almost like if you were washing clothes and at a certain point the wash cycle or the spin cycle would kick in. Okay, that period of time is 12 hours. Now, 24 hours later, the body is in full detox or wash mode, if I could use for the lack of a better term, and begins cleansing. The life force actually begins to move faster. If you're sensitive enough, and if you ever gone any period without eating, at least 24 hours, you know what I'm talking about, because you could actually feel your energy pick up. That's the life force that begins to move faster, which is where we get the term fasting. Okay. Once it reaches 48 hours, we can call it a fast. It has to be at least a period of 48 hours where the body has gone without anything like food. And what we mean by anything like food is anything that would trigger the digestive process. A piece of gum, juice, a piece of candy, anything that will trigger the digestive process is now eating. It's no longer a fast. It has to be at least 48 hours without anything like food. Now, add 24 more hours to that, you have 72 hours, which is a complete fast. A complete fast, meaning at the 72-hour mark, the organs go through a complete wringing process. Once the stomach is idle, it begins to wring out the deposits of mucus that are stored away in the tissues of the organs, and begins to push waste that is in the intestines further closer to the bottom. And we call this a one complete blood cleansing cycle. If you were to keep going 3 more days, your blood would be that much cleaner. If you were to go 3 more days, it would be that much cleaner. So every 3 days, the body goes through what we call a complete blood cleansing cycle. So if it's anything less than 48 hours, without anything like food, it's not fasting. Okay. Well, what do you mean, Harun Talu? I did a juice fast. There's no such thing as a juice fast. You may have drank juice really fast because you were hungry. But if anything that is feeding the system, that is not fasting. It is a technical breaking of a fast once the digestive system becomes active. This is the reason why you don't have bowel movements on a fast, because the digestive system is actively going back into the deposits of old waste. The minute that you eat again, you have the urge to have a bowel movement because the waste is now at the bottom of the intestines and ready to be pushed out by the new food. So that concludes my clip on fasting. I will go further into this subject in the very, very near future. But for now, anything less than 48 hours is technically something other than a fast. Okay? It has to be at least 48 hours without anything like food. And then 72 hours, 3 days, to make it a complete fast, meaning the body has gone through one complete blood cleansing cycle. Thank you very much.